back to another Strawberry Name Sunday. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit the red subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get an upload every Sunday when I make a new name video. In today's video, it's all about colors. So if you guys know someone who loves colors or has a specific obsession with a certain color, make sure to send them this video. That being said, I think color names are really huge right now. I think they're definitely trending, and if you guys really have an admiration for names like Scarlet, Hazel, and Violet, then keep watching because I've got so many great names for you guys. The first name I have for you guys is a classic yet cool sounding name, and this name is Red. I really like this name for a boy, although I think it could be used for a girl as well. But I think Red just has a classic old world feel to it while still being modern and fresh. I really like the spelling of adding the extra D. I think it just makes it more traditional. The next name I have for you guys is one that I think is gonna skyrocket within a few years because it has a few different trends in it. And this name is Indigo. Now, Indigo probably has to be my favorite name on this whole list. I just love that it has a kind of androgyny sound to it, and it's a very unisex name. I also just love the color indigo, and I really have a soft spot for names that end in O, and that's also a trend that I think is going to be picking up steam here soon. The next name I have for you guys is Blue. Now, Blue might sound a little bit out there, but I assure you guys this name is gonna also climb the charts fast. Just because it's kind of weird and out there, I feel like as a younger generation, we are moving more towards names that are not as traditional anymore. We're really coming out of our shell and being more daring with our name choices, and I think Blue is a really cute name that I think would age really well with a kid. The next name I have for you guys is a beautiful name. I love this name and I love the color, and this name is Magenta. I think magenta on a little girl would be so cute, and I think it's also a great alternative to names like Margaret, which are very popular, but I think it still kind of honors a person in that way. You could still use the nickname Maggie or Mag for names for Magenta, and I think it's just so beautiful, and I think the color is just, it brings such great imagery to mind. The next name I have for you guys is Cyan. Now, this one I think is a little bit more daring, but I think the color is really cool, and I think it's a really cool sounding name for a little boy. Let me know what you guys think of this one. The next name I have for you guys is super cool. It exudes a lot of confidence, a lot of character, and a lot of effortlessness and edginess, and this name is Cobalt. Cobalt is also a metal, and it is known for its bright blue color. I think Cobalt is super cool, and it also kind of has the double trend where it is a mineral sounding name and it is also a color name. And I think Cobalt is just, it's super cool and modern sounding. The next name I have for you guys is Sienna. Sienna is at number 222 right now for girls, and Sienna is kind of this warm brown color that is very beautiful. It's very similar to Amber, actually. I think Sienna would make a great choice for a little girl. The next name I have for you guys is one that you guys are probably hearing more and more often, and this one is Gray. I think Gray is a great example of a unisex name. I could really see it for a boy or a girl, and it's just kind of a simple, cool name. I don't know if I like the EY or the AY spelling more. Let me know what you guys think. The next name I have for you guys is Ivory. Now, Ivory is number 641 currently for girls, and I think Ivory is a great alternative for Ivy, which is gaining a lot of popularity right now, and I just think it's this nice, clean, bright white color that sounds graceful and elegant and just a beautiful girl's name. And if you guys really love the name Ivy, I think this could be a great possible nickname for Ivory. The next name I have for you guys is Sterling. Now, when I think of Sterling, I think of a beautiful, shiny gray. I think of sterling silver. Sterling, I think, is super cool and super modern sounding. I really like it for a boy, but I think it'd be beautiful for a girl as well. Right now, Sterling places at 435 for boys, and it does not place for girls. The next name I have for you guys is also a name that might be a little bit out there, but this is the name Lavender. The color lavender is really trending right now, and I think it's just a beautiful color. It's also a flower name, and flower names are also gaining a lot more popularity, so I think it would be a great alternative to some more popular flower names like rose and lily. Let me know what you guys think of this one. The next name I have is also a flower and a color name, and this one is lilac. Lilac, I think, is very, very beautiful, and I really like that it's a flower and a color, just like lavender, and I think it'd also be a great alternative for names like Lila or Layla. The next name I have for you guys is a beautiful deep red color, and this is burgundy. What do you guys think of burgundy? I think it's a really sophisticated and cool sounding name, and I just really picture this on a little boy. I think it would be so handsome on a little boy, and I think he would grow up and just, it would sound great on a man as well. The next name I have for you guys, I love this one. This one is so cute, and I think this one is actually going to gain a lot of popularity soon, and this one is Coral. Isn't that just the cutest name? I think coral is going to rise because it is just a beautiful color. It has a lot of beach connotations with it as well as ocean connotations, and it also is very similar to the popular name Cora, so this would be a great alternative for Cora. And I just think coral is super, super cute. I could picture a little girl with, I think it could also grow on a woman as well and become more beautiful when she's older. The next name I have for you is another beautiful name, and this one is Mauve. I love the color mauve, and I think it's a beautiful name. Let me know if you guys like this one. The next name I have for you guys is a little bit more out there, and it is the name Umber. Now, umber I think is not as well known as a color, but I just think it's a really cool, kind of unique sounding name that kind of has a certain vibe to it. I'm not exactly sure what kind of name I would place this under, but I think it's a really cool, unique sounding name, and I've never known anyone named Umber before. The next name I have for you guys is also a little bit out there. This is the name Silver. I think silver could be used equally for boys and girls, and I think it has a really nice connotation to it. I think this one is a little bit out there though. I'm not sure how many people would use it, but I think definitely for a middle name this would be so cool. The next name I have for you guys is also a little bit out there, but I think it's really cool and edgy, and it kind of sounds like a cool skater boy to me, and this is Slate. When I think of Slate, I think of just something neutral and something calming, but also something that's edgy and cool and just really effortless and calm and really down to earth. The next name I have is another name I think is so adorable, and I think this one is also going to soar in popularity, and this is the name Olive. I think Olive is so cute, and I love the olive green color that comes to mind. And I think this name just has beautiful connotations, like the olive branch as a peace offering. And I think this name is going to rise because of the name Olivia. I think this is a great alternative for that name. And Olive right now is at number 256. The next name I have for you guys might bring back some nostalgia for some of you 90s babies, and this is the name Ash. What do you guys think of the name Ash? I think Ash is a really cool name that could be an homage to Pokemon for all of you guys out there who are Pokemon fans. I think it's also a really modern and cool sounding name. The name Asher is getting a little bit more popular, but I think just Ash is really cool. When I think of Ash, I think of a nice ash gray. Let me know what you guys think of this. The next name I have for you guys is the color I'm repping in this video, and that is fuchsia. Fuchsia, I think, will gain popularity in the future as well, but I think it's going to take a little bit more time for fuchsia, and then I think it's going to get really popular. So I think this is definitely one to use if you guys want to be ahead of the ball game. So fuchsia, I love the color fuchsia, obviously. It's just this nice, bright, but dark pink. It's just vibrant, and I love it. The next name I have for you guys is Jet. Have you ever heard a cooler name than Jet? I think Jet is perfect for a boy or a girl, and I just love the jet black color that comes to mind. Right now, Jet places at number 301 for boys, and it doesn't place for girls. The next name I have for you guys kind of has a southern vibe to it, and that is the name Tawny. Tawny is actually a light brown color. I believe it's similar to like a doe skin color. and I think this name is really cute for a little girl. I could see it on a little southern girl. Let me know what you guys think of Tawny. And the last name I have for you guys is the name Rusty. Now, you might have heard Rusty before as a nickname for someone named Russell, but I think Rusty all on its own is a super cute, fun, spunky boy's name. It has a lot of connotations that I love, and I love kind of like the burnt orange color that comes to mind. I think Rusty would be such a cute name for boys nowadays. I think it would easily fit in with other popular names out there, but it would still be a unique name. Okay guys, those are all the names I have for you in this video. What did you guys think of my color names? Let me know in the comments, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed any of these names, and please share this video with anyone who is color obsessed or anyone who might be pregnant and really loves color names. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.